Hey guys, welcome back. This is now week 6.
Week 5.
5. Dang it! We'll figure out
We're
the
getting a
date
2-for-1
eventually.
special on this one.
That's right. So hopefully you're watching this sometime after Easter. Everyone had an amazing Easter, and the pandemic is gone, and you're back in the gym, so you're just watching this in your free time. But we're taking advantage of the time today, get a couple videos out of the way. So yeah, again, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, let us know what you like to see in the comments, and we can throw more at you. All right, you guys, for this week's technique, we're going away from attacks and going to escapes. So we're gonna jump into side control escapes, give you a few options that you can use. There's a whole lot of them, but we're gonna give you a few that you can utilize here, okay? So, for this first one, I'm gonna presume that I screwed up a long time ago, okay? So I've given Justin the underhook. He's cross-facing me right here. He's got decent pressure. This is just not a good place to be, okay? So the first thing that I'm trying to do is get my frame back, okay? I don't want this arm up and dangling up here, right? This is not good. So before it gets to that point, what I want to do is contour this right hand down to his hip. And what I've seen some people do is come up and put it on the chest. There's a very specific reason where I want to put this right hand. I want to keep it on his hip, okay? This is going to keep him in check. If he does try to go north-south on me, I can follow along and make sure that his hips don't get up over my head, okay? So that's the first part of my frame. Bringing my elbow in, just across his hips, and I'm keeping my hand up and over the outside of this top hip, okay? The next part of the frame is this left arm, okay? What I want to do, I want to come in shallow, put it down toward my own chest, and reach up. I don't want to try to come over and insert it this way because his head's here, and now this arm is trapped, okay? No bueno. So I want to bring my elbow back and put my hand in toward my chest to get that underneath his throat, okay? What that's going to allow me to do, if he does try to pressure, he's actually just driving his own throat in my forearm, which creates a discomfort for him, okay? So that's the first part of my frame. Got my left hand in here, my right hand's down across the hip, okay? Now that I've got this frame, I'm looking for an opportunity, okay? The easiest way to do that is for me to get off my back. If I'm staying here flat on my back, usually nothing good is gonna happen for me. So what I wanna do is I wanna start to push my body into Justin's, okay? Even if he's driving into me, that's okay. I wanna drive in and get off my back and get over onto my hip, okay? Once I've got this space right here, I'm gonna continue to push and drive, okay? I'm gonna drop my right leg down and use this to pull that knee through and come in underneath. Recover the guard that way. One more time. I'm down in side control. First tip that the first hand I want to drop down is this hand right here. Inside, block the hip. Other hand comes down, across my own chest, under the chin, and get across the shoulder. In fact, I like to get a little grip right here, okay? Once I have this posture, I'm gonna push up and into him, drop my bottom leg down, and shrimp that through, and now I'm back in the guard to where I can play. That's my first option. So a lot of times once I get to this point, he's gonna take this top arm and he starts to move it over the top, okay? And make that transition, that switch. Oh shoot. So I've lost my first one. So what I wanna do, this one we're gonna actually focus on how to catch this in the transition. So once I've started my initial frame right here, right? And he goes to switch, what I want to do is take this bottom hand, it's like a Turkish get-up if anyone's ever done kettlebells. I'm going to put this on the back side of his tricep right here and push that straight out. This arm's going to come out I'm gonna push until I get to this position right here, okay? From here, I wanna get my hips out, come around, and seatbelt grip, okay? Do it one more time. Again, he's got his initial setup, hip comes in, working on getting this across. As he starts to transition, hand goes to the tricep and push, okay? Sit out on your left arm or your opposite arm. And I'm not necessarily as much pushing as I am framing and locking this. So if he drives back into me, it's not a matter of pushing my arm. Once I've locked that elbow out and this left arm is framed back, as he tries to sit back in, there's no strength, no muscle associated with this. I can start to use this to get my hips, come out, and play with your over-under. One more option from this right here. This one, we're gonna focus on this space that's out under here, okay? So this time as I've pushed and framed, there's a space that opens up right here. This is where I want to dive under. I'm going to dive under with this top hand right here. It's going to come under and working on coming out. Once I got to this point, I'm essentially in a headlock position, but I've also got his leg in front of me. So see how I'm over on my right hip? I want to switch my hips out. So now I've got a good solid base. I can actually reach back, grab that knee, and drive in and get into side control myself. One more time. Here and here, setting up that frame. As I start to frame and open that space, I'm going to pummel this under and trim my hips out. As he goes to grab that head, no problem. The base out, grab the knee, come down the back side, drive that through, pass and come around. So again, just a few different ways to get out of that side control position. Play with them, let us know what you think.